Hi, Anderson. Are you in Kampala or at the office? Looks
No.
like you're at the office.
Yes, I'm in the office. I came back some 2 days ago.
Your business was fast. Did you get it done?
Yeah, it was done. It was just an extension of our operation to cover West Nile region. So I just submitted the documents, and then they just asked me to wait only for 1 full month, and then I go and pick the permit. Yeah.
Great. So you have
Yeah.
the Rotary Club there, but Rukia is not there today?
Yeah, in fact, today's Rotary meeting, many of the Rotarians went to see her there in the clinic. So here we have only a few Rotarians who are here in the house. And our RCCs, they are present, RCCs, they are present, but only a few Rotarians.
Okay. So what will you do?
I just need us, if it is possible for us to take over and briefly give an update on our action points of previous meetings.
Good. Is that fine with the Rotarians? Did you go ahead? If it's okay with the Rotarians, it's okay with me.
Maybe other Rotarians online, but otherwise those who are in the house have given us go ahead.
Okay.
So
Great.
let us hear from other Rotarians.
No one else is online today. Don't know what happened.
Okay.
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 Jimmy's coming on.
All right, great.
So our Rotarian friend from Oyam is online now.
All right, that is great.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, Amy.
I'm very, very good. Long time.
Yes.
Are you well?
I am well. Innocent looks well. President Rukia had an accident. Was that a motorcycle accident? Boda accident?
Yes, a boda. Yes.
I'm so sorry for that, Innocent.
Yes, it happened when she was heading for her savings every week in their group.
Oh, sorry. But how about the injuries? Is it very serious or minor?
No, it was, by the time, she was very serious actually. But now she's feeling better. She has only bruises on the leg and then at the hand, which could not allow her to move. So she's now at home. Yeah, that's why she's not with us today.
Yeah.
Oh, our prayers, actually, our prayers.
Yeah, we just need to pray and hopefully she will be okay.
Yeah.
So one other order of business for the Rotary meeting, Innocent.
Yes.
Is a group in Liberia wrote me that they have Sawyer filters like the ones you have.
Yes.
But they're selling them at they don't need them, and they've shipped them to Liberia, and they're selling them for essentially half the price I can buy them for. And they've got, I think, 10,000 of them.
Okay.
So
Are we talking
half-
about the filters?
Yes,
Wow.
so half the price I can buy them for is $12 per
Wow.
filter, but in Liberia, and I don't know what happens to shipping costs, but
We do have a program in Liberia with Bosch Bosch. I don't know if they could help.
they're liable to have completely covered Liberia, water charity that I forget his name.
Averill Strasser?
Yes. So water charity apparently has covered the whole country and then had 10,000 too many. So they're happy to sell them at $12 per filter. But I haven't thought very deeply about that. I just got the note and it's just a possibility of something to do.
Okay, then that is great. So can we go ahead with our Rotary meetings, if that is okay to everyone?
Yes.
Good morning. Sorry for joining late.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is
Yes.
Gloria.
Yes, thank you. We can start the meeting.
Yes,
Sorry about Rukia's accident.
yes, Bukia also got the accident. So today other Rotarians went to see her, and then we are here with other Rotarians. So we feel we should go ahead with the meeting.
It's okay.
All right. So now our agenda goes like this. First, what we need the order of fellowship, and then the Rotary bless will be said by Dema Nicolette, and then the loyal toast will be said by Jamal, who is one of our assisi. Then the forward test will be said by Mizamil. And then the final toast will be said by Bakos Veda. Then the object of Rotary will be said by me. So thank you so much. Without wasting time, let us stand for our order of fellowship said by Dema Nicolette.
Thank you very much, the Rotary Grace, for what we have received and what we are about to receive. May we be truly thankful and ever mindful of the needs of the less privileged. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much. Loyal toast to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
To His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
Yes, this is Madam Mzamil reading the four-way test of the things we think, say, and do. First, is it the truth? Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better friendships? Fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned?
The object of Rotary, is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as the basis of what enterprise, and in particular to encourage and foster first, the development of acquaintance as an opportunity to service. Second, high ethical standards in business and professions, the recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupation as an opportunity to serve society. Third, the application of the ideal of service in each Rotarian's personal, business, and community life. Fourth, the development of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service. Thank you. So we can take our seats. So we can now proceed to the next agenda. That is our previous action points. Edema, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. These are our previous action points. The first one was sharing of the invoice for July, December on the email of the Rotary Club, and it was sent at the tune of $1,224. Then the agreement paper was also as an action point to be shared by Chris. Then the consideration of the neighboring village with the supply of water filters and other activities. And then the last one was opening of the informations from the address on the website of Rotary Club. Christine opened it successful, and there was a proposal that four members should go to Arua to check on how it can be opened. So these were the action points for the previous meeting. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was the action points of the previous meeting we had last week. And today's brief meeting is actually to analyze our action points of our previous meetings, whereby we talked of, we had left with the 32 filters that we agreed that those 32 filters should be distributed to the neighboring villages, other than them to be given to other households in Achiba, so that the rest of the villages will now feel that they are part of this project, and so they will also have a high hope, at least to minimize some other diseases, especially waterborne diseases. So in this case, we have 4 villages that neighbors the Achiba village. We have one, Kololo village, that borders Achiba in the south part of Achiba, that is Kololo village, which is one of the beneficiary of 8 filters. And then number 2 is the Ramada village, also that borders it in the northeast, is going to benefit from these filters. That is 8 filters. And then the next one is the Mechu village, that is on the west of Achiba, is also one of the village to benefit from filter. Then we have the last one is Loloronga village. So Loloronga village is also one of the beneficiaries. That means from these 32 filters which are left, so these are 4 villages who are going to benefit from these filters. Meaning each of the village will benefit about 8 filters. So in these 8 filters, when you multiply it by 8 times 4, that will be about 32 households will benefit in that village. So that is what we have come up with. And then another opportunity for the Yumbe Rotary Club is from the earnings of SEDUC. We have managed to buy mobile speakers that will help actually we're supposed to give it official to the president, but unfortunately she's sick. So we hold it a bit. We have bought one big speaker that will help to pass the message of malaria sensitization. So they will be using this speaker every week to reach to not only in Achiba community, they will also be moving around the villages first to do the sensitization, especially since we targeted the neighboring villages that would also benefit from malaria eradication. So since we have these speakers, mobile speakers, which has wireless microphones, that could really help the Rotarians a lot to, first of all, pass the message of malaria prevention, then after which the treat and test can now be applied to the villages. So I think that is also one of the great opportunity for the Yumbe Rotary Club. And I'm very grateful for Gloria for helping us with that message, audio messages, which at the moment we have not translated it in the Aringa dialect, but at the same time, when you look at Ayivu language, even Yumbe communities can hear it well. But as we continue, we plan to translate it. We can, at the moment, since we have the speakers, we can use those audios, Gloria, you have sent to us in order to educate the communities whereby they can move, they can tie back the motorcycle. Since also we have here one motorcycle plus 2 Rotarians, they can pass these messages to the communities. So that is, I think, some brief updates from me today. Thank you so much for listening. And I would need to hear from the Rotarians online for any idea, for any guideline to see how we can go about with the malaria. Since we had a survey which shows that at least with our activity of incidence of diarrhea has been minimal, because maybe probably is because of the provision of filter water and then providing clean water in Achiba. But the percentage of malaria was still great. So if you can start with first of all, to pass the message, to educate, first of all, we educate the communities of Achiba, including the 4 neighboring, that is Kololo, Ramada, Mechu, and then Lolorunga, to pass this message to them so that the time when we start the implementation of malaria treat and test, then they will be aware. So I think that is what we have done this week. So thank you so much. I can stop a bit here. So let me hear from the Rotarians who are online and also those who are in the house. If you have any idea, if you have a question to raise, or maybe you have any suggestion to help us this program to move ahead in future so that it can cover the whole of villages in Yumbe district. Thank you so much. So there's also a bit one supplement point here to be added by Edema Nicolette.
Yeah, thank you so much. Medema RCC. The program which has been put forward by the team leader of RCC about the water filters is really very fantastic. But there is that challenge which normally those people there, the households are posing about sharing the water filters. 4 households for 1 filter. So they are trying to now register that there is now monotony. There is that act of owning by 1 household, now trying to bring some conflicts. I'm the one, I cannot go to bring water from the other source. So I think it will be very important to come with a way forward such that we avoid further future conflicts from those households who are sharing water filters. I think it will be upon Chris to give wise advice about that, to solve that problem before it has gone out of control, because there are some households who are trying to pull rope on that water filter. Others they want to own, then others are complaining that they are not following the right washing it and what have you. So I think, to me, I would suggest if each household owns its own water filter. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Any suggestion from the Rotarians online?
Gloria has her hand raised.
Okay, Gloria.
Thank you, Innocent, for sitting in.
Yes.
For here, and thank you for the briefs you have given us in this meeting. First of all, I want to congratulate you for acquiring, I think what you are calling speakers are megaphones. Are those the portable?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that's a very good. Yeah, that's very good. Megaphones are actually very handy. And those messages which are recorded, which I shared with you, can be played wherever, the VHT or whoever has the megaphone, and they don't have to strain their voice because it's already recorded.
Yeah.
The voice recording, which was translated in Lugbarati, is done by Livingstone Oba. So he's a professional news reader on Radio Voice of Life. So I believe many people in Yumbe will understand that Lugbarati he's using. So that is very good. And I think in the communities, you don't only target Achiba, but you can also connect the neighboring communities. They should listen to that message. And in that way, if you can also get a slot, maybe on a radio station which is there, they can also play those voice recordings so that the message of how to prevent malaria and how to treat malaria goes to everyone. It doesn't have to be just in the Chiba village. It can cover a wider area. And that will help in educating people and creating awareness. So that's a very good thing. And I'll encourage you to continue using that if you find that it's helpful. Then my second comment. Yes, then my second comment goes on the issue of the water filters. It's a good thing that the water filters were availed to households. But now how to ration and how to use it, I think should really be, that should be a problem solved by the people themselves. I think it's unfair to ask Chris to solve the problem of how to share out the water filters in the households. I think that is something which the community, you, the facilitators, and Rotarians and the RCC, you can sit together and harmonize. I heard when I joined the meeting, I heard there are also some water filters in West Africa that could be bought and shipped to be used in Uganda. That's a very good idea. It's a very good opportunity at $12 per filter. I think that is good value for money. But maybe we now have to figure out what the cost will be to transport or to ship the water filters from West Africa to Arua or to Yumbe, because there's a cost factor, and I'm not sure if water filters are going to be taxed. So that also has to be found out. Otherwise, the cost of shipping and the taxation, the entry by the customs in Uganda may bring it to a high cost. So those are considerations to be looked into as we think of acquiring those water filters from Liberia. Otherwise, it's a good chance. I want to maybe we can think further about it.
Okay. Yeah,
Then
thank you so much.
Then about the RIDs, it's good that the club has received their Rotary International dues, and I think you have seen the detailed breakdown of what is paid per Rotarian. So I hope as soon as possible you could arrange to pay. Even you can arrange to pay what you have, and that will be good. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gloria, for all your contribution towards the expansion of the projects here in Yumbe. We really appreciate, and for the issue of the payment, since Rukia is sick, still after this meeting, I will reach either tomorrow. I will reach to Rukia and update her with the issue of the invoice, so that if this fund can be transferred as soon as possible, then that will be great. Thank you.
Excuse me, Innocent.
Yes, please.
I thought I sent the invoice to Rukia and even it put on her email. She has not received it.
No, she has already received it. She has already received it.
Okay. I was worried because I contacted the district office. They have a way they can retrieve that invoice. The district governor can retrieve it.
Yeah. Yes, she has received it. Even I can see it is on WhatsApp group.
Yes, I posted it on the WhatsApp group.
Yes, I saw it there even. Yeah, thank you.
And the second deadline for payment is 15th of August. So you have to pay before 15th of August.
Okay, fine. Indeed, I need to reach to Turkey and share that with her and see how we can do it as soon as possible.
It has to be before 15th of August. That's the second deadline. The first one was 31st July. The second one is 15th of August.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Thank you, Scoville.
And can I talk about something else?
Yes, you can, please.
I don't know whether you've talked about it because I joined a few minutes later. The whole of District 9213 and even 9214, we are organizing Cancer Run, that is the whole Uganda, which happens every August, but this time it will happen in September on 4th. And we are all running in our different localities. Originally, they used to run in Kololo only, but now it was decentralized. Arua has been running for the last, I think, 5-6 years. Eco City ran in Koboko last year. So we are hoping that Yumbe can join the bandwagon. Apply for vests. You can officially apply for vests from country office. Somebody can put on the bus for you. Each vest goes for 25,000. It has a way of creating awareness in the area, and then you can organize a set of point and how you can be able to run. So I don't know if you are thinking of that or not. If you are, then we can give you more support.
Kobe, I think that is really very great. We really appreciate that because those are all ways of awareness. We really support that. So if it is on 4th September and we need to sit with the teams and the Rotarians and see how we can join that.
Okay, that would be very good. But the starting point is to get vests from Kampala office. If you don't know how to apply, you can request the mother club to apply for you. They send you the vests you sell. And the beauty of it is that 10% of the money you sell is returned to the club to run club activities.
Okay, okay.
And it would be a way of publicizing Rotary within Yumbe. And there are many people who are affected with cancer in one or another. If people would like to support this cause, because we have already put up the cancer ward in Zambia Hospital, but they are mobilizing money for a bunker. A bunker is the big screen which actually screens the cancer cells. So that's what we are collecting money for right now. And everybody should be able to support, because this is something which is going to save lives in our country.
Okay, okay.
So if you are to participate, you can get in touch with me or get in touch with Rotarian Sharon. She's the cancer coordinator for Northern, or the Mother Club president, whoever is more convenient for you.
All right, please.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Scovia, for all this. Any question or any idea from other Rotarians?
So Uganda is world champion in the 10,000 meter run. Is the Rotary run a 10,000 meter run?
No, I don't think so, but we do. We are really happy for that achievement, and it has put us into limelight. But we are running for the highest is 21 kilometers. Then we have 10 kilometers, and then we have 5. And of late, we have created 2 kilometers for the few who really want to support the cause but cannot run even 5. So there's 2, 5, 10, and 21, and Yumbe can decide which ones they can be able to map out. You work with a sports officer in the district, he can be able to map for you a route chart, and then you can be able to, very early in the morning at 7 on 4th, we are going to be flagged off by the Rotary International President, Jennifer Jones. She will be in the country by then. So let's all run and save a soul, save a human being of this cancer. So no, we are not the 10,000, it's a bit too much, but we will do the 21, 10, 5, and 2.
Okay.
And for your information, for me, who cannot run, I always walk. Ever since 2013, I walk because I cannot run. I walk like for 2 kilometers or 3, whatever distance I can manage. So that is still good. And normally I even mobilize my grandchildren and we walk with them. It's fun.
Yeah, that's very good, Gloria. I also sometimes I run halfway and walk the other half. So I'm just like you anyway.
Yeah.
But what is important is supporting the cause and being there.
Yes.
Yeah, we are launching Arua on Friday, next Friday. And then we want to launch Koboko on Saturday. So if Yumbe is ready, we can launch them that very Saturday in the afternoon. So we should have a discussion after you've talked to the president and we see a way forward.
Okay.
So will Cheptegei take part in the run?
I'm not sure, but most likely yes, because I remember here in Arua, there's a time we had to invite Zinkuru, the one who got the gold medal some time back. Even there's a year they invited the tourists. So most likely the Kampala office in Kololo are going to organize that he's there.
Thank you.
He will be a crowd puller.
He would. Just one other little question. It is terrific that you have the megaphones. It's terrific that you have a great speaker for the announcements and good malaria announcements. In some communities that I've worked in, I found that when the school children did the messages or sang or did skits, and I know that that Yumbe has done this when we visited, the school children did it. But when the school children do it, the parents pay a lot of attention. Is there any possibility of getting the local schools around Achiba to do skits or songs or with the malaria messages you have? Just wondering.
Hello. Hello.
We hear you.
Hello. I think there's network problem.
Innocent, we hear you.
Hello. Yes.
We hear you.
There's
We are
network
hearing you.
Yes. I think that
I know, but you go ahead.
Yes, the idea which just Chris talked about is just what we discussed it when the mobile microphone was acquired. We had planned also to use one of the school, not particularly in Achiba, but a neighboring school that could be real trained and to send the messages and even and reach and mobilize the communities and meet the communities and also have, because there are some schools here in Yumbe, if you hear the messages of malaria, how the children are dying with malaria, and they have that song. So I think that is a very good idea. I remember very well when they continue singing, as you have said, you see the parents being very attentive, hearing that. You see, even some parents keep on crying of that message, just of singing that many people are dying with malaria, children are the victims, and so on. So I think that is something which we have also included in our program, to see that on top of what Gloria you have sent, as we send the messages, we also need to play that for the school. That can be sold to the community too. Thank you so much for all that idea also.
That is so delightful to think of the school children doing it. Go ahead, Praskovia.
No, it's a different issue. So if it's on the school, you can go ahead first.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
So President, mine is just a reminder.
Yes.
Mine is just a reminder to the members of Yumbe.
Yes. Yes,
yeah,
please.
We have our district conference next year in May, and it's going to be held in Imbarara. And it will be very good if 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 can register for that conference, and you go and meet the other Rotarians. That's the place where we all meet, District 9213 and even District 9214. We meet and compare notes and share experiences and learn from one another. All these projects you're doing, people have done them and you could be able to pick a leaf. So if it's possible, 1 or 2 or 3 can register for this district conference and then attend the conference next year in May. I'll send you the link for registration, but the registration fee is $190 per person, per member. So you pay $190 and you attend the conference in Mbarara next year in May, but registration early bird ends in December. After December, they will increase the money. So it's advisable to pay before that. So if you can get 1 or 2 or 3 people to come and join the team, they'll be able to come and give you feedback of what they've seen, because that's where you'll meet all the Rotarians in the district and even District 9214. So it's just a reminder for members that we have a district conference, and it would be good if you are represented as Yumbe.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much,
I will try to send the link
for all
for
that.
registration. Yeah.
Yes, it is good. You have informed us a bit late, early enough, so this will help us to share with other Rotarians and see how to raise that fund to help, because it is very important, by the way, to share with other Rotarians. We keep on learning each other. There are certain things we do here, they might also not do it. There are certain things they are doing the other side, we might not do it. I think this is a very good idea. Thank you so much today. I am very grateful that today you have joined this meeting. Thank you.
I actually usually forget. My brain has the mother club time of 6. By the time I remember, it is already past the time. But today I said, let me remind myself all the time. So I'm glad I've joined the fellowship. It's not that I've abandoned you. I just kept forgetting.
No, it's okay. Thank you so much. So any other Rotarian, Emmy from Lira side, and any other Rotarian from Arua side, apart from Gloria, Scopia?
Yeah, Chris, Innocent, thank you so much. Sincerely speaking, I'm very impressed and inspired by what the Rotary of Yumbe is doing. It seems there's a lot of progress, and congratulations for that. So I think I need to catch up with you, Innocent, and then maybe the president, Rukia. Then I can have my personal questions, especially on how we can go about our own Rotary here as well, but also on other projects that you're running directly. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, and of course, for the run, Innocent, you really need to register so that you can run at least 21 kilometers, because I know you're still having that energy, which is very good for you to run that. I've already registered for that. So we, the Rotarian of Lira Metropolitan, we are going to combine ourselves with Lira Rotary so that we can also do the same here. And so many people have already bought the jersey for running, and so many people have really registered. So we're going to do it in Lira. So we pray that everything becomes successful. And thank you, Proskovia, and then Gloria, for the wonderful messages that you always provide. Personally, I take this as mentorship for myself in Rotary, and I really enjoyed when I go to our fellowship here, because I always get a lot of information. And maybe a very quick information also. We are chartering the club. To travel here as well, so that you can come and we interact together if it is possible. But if not possible, that's fine. You can always interact. Otherwise, thank you so much.
Thank you, Lila Metropolitan. I'm glad to meet you. I personally was very happy when you are admitted. I did get the date for chattering. I would love to come and attend.
It would be very interesting for us to have you here.
All right.
Thank you so
Amy.
much, Amy.
Amy,
Hello, any other suggestion?
I just want to let Amy know, Prosti has a special attachment to Lyra because she was first invited to Rotary when she was working in Lyra, and I was also doing work in Lyra, and she was invited. I invited her to the Rotary in Lyra, so that she has special attachments to Rotary Club of Lyra.
Yes, that was actually supposed to be my first club, but I shifted immediately. So I really want to attend, Lira. I will be there if I can manage.
Please.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Amy. Amy, I think for what you have just said, I and Rukia are always available. You can anytime even call me or you send me an email so that we can be able to share ideas together and see how we can move together. Thank you. Yeah, excellent. So any other suggestion or question?
A quick one, Innocent.
Yes, please.
I've not been attending, but as a club, you're supposed to enter your goals in the Rotary, in the Rotary, what do they call it? Club run. Yes, Rotary Club Central. Just for information, have you done that or not?
Not.
You have not?
We have not. We have not.
Now, what you're going to do,
yes,
you're going to decide on what you are planned to do. On membership, then on public relations, there's a gentleman here called John O'Double. He can be able to run you through so that you post your goals. He's good. Yeah, I gave that contact to Rukia one time so that he shares it. Just take a decision on what you need to do, your targets. They shouldn't be so big since you're still new. But you really need to enter those goals in the
you need
Rotary
to share
Club
with
Central.
me also. Great.
Okay, I'll share with you John O'Double's contact.
Yes. Thank you, Proskovia.
I remember in the last meeting, after the last meeting, I spoke to Rukia, and she had planned that she was going to travel with maybe the secretary and the treasurer to meet John O'Double in Arua. But now that she's involved in an accident, she may not travel. Maybe you can engage John online and he gives you a tour of how to go about it.
Okay.
Sorry, I went over a bit.
Hello.
Yes,
are you hearing? We are not hearing Amy.
I think Amy has not unmuted. Amy, you are supposed to say something?
Not me, I think. I think it was your network, Proscovia.
Yeah, it was my network. Somebody called me. I tried to cancel the call. He insisted. So
Yeah,
that's why I got lost somewhere. But I was talking about connecting with John Odabo to help with the goals. We have to enter goals into the Rotary Club Central so that Rotary International can know what Yumbe is doing. All those beautiful things you're doing, we input them into the Rotary Club Central, and they are monitored from there. So we will follow up with that. I'll try to talk to John to create time and help you run through that. But even Chandia can do that. Dr. Chandia, are you still on?
Okay.
Dr. Chandia. Dr. Chandia can also give you support on that.
He could be attending to a patient.
I think so. He must be the truthing someone. I think he's put on the phone and went to the truth. Yeah, but we need to make sure that input those goals into Club Central.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I
Finally.
was a bit busy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
We are talking about the goals.
the goals for Yumbe. Well, I can.
Input goals.
We can get a day and I help them. If there's any particular, we can go through them. I don't know which one is a better day. We can set up a link and then we go through and identify what targets we can come up with.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would be good. If we do a link, then you go through, you open, you ask them, then they give you the targets.
Yeah. That's great.
Okay.
But maybe you may not have the rights. Maybe you work with the current AG. You may not have the rights to log on to Yumbe.
I can access.
You can access.
Yeah, but I can't be able to
input.
Enter it for them. Yeah.
Yeah, then maybe access so that they go through a small training. After that, we can find time for them to be able to input them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that is great. Any question or any other idea or suggestion? If there's no any idea, and then we can go ahead. And I'm really very grateful and thankful for all the Rotarians today who have joined the Yumbe Rotary meetings, and we have learned a lot from you. Your contributions plays a great role here. Indeed, your participation in continuous meeting and Rotary meeting of Yumbe helps Yumbe to move, Rotarians to move far ahead, especially with this program, the activities of Achiba project. We are really succeeding, continue getting success in our activities. That is not only us, it has been through your support, your ideas, let us do this. So it has really helped us a lot. Thank you so much. And if there's no any other question, I think we are going to the final toast of the fellowship. This will be said by, if there's no any other question, so this will be said by Bako Zubeda, one of the Rotarian. So Bako, you are welcome to close for us the meeting.
Thank you very much. This is Bako Zubeda saying the final toast. I give you Rotary International.
Rotary International.
World over.
Rotary World over. Yes.
World over. Thank you so much, all the Rotarians. We hope to see all of you next meeting.
Okay.
Too, indeed.
Thank you, Innocent.
Thank you, Innocent, for sitting in, and greetings to Rukia. Quick recovery.
All right. Thank you. I will greet.
Excellent meeting. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And if there are suggestions about the filters, Gloria gave me many suggestions, but if there are further suggestions, it's an opportunity that has lots of questions involved with it. We don't know the answers, shipping, import, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
And how many people could use. When,
Is it possible that, yeah,
go ahead.
is it possible the Peace Corps offices might be involved to help get the things from Liberia to Uganda?
We can try Peace Corps offices. We can try Rotary district governors to see whether they can help.
Does Jennifer go to Liberia?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's just an opportunity. we
Jennifer
have.
is coming to Uganda, the RI president.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, different
She's
Jennifer.
coming to Uganda end of September, end of August and early September.
How
She
fun.
will participate in the cancer run. She will flag off the runners.
Excellent.
And actually, we have a dinner in Kampala for those who would like to attend to meet her physically.
How exciting. Well done.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I'll close the meeting now unless anyone has anything else.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.
Gloria, bye-bye.
Bye. See
You're
you at
still
the
enjoying, I
see
see.
you at the Arua meeting.
Yeah, we still have Arua meeting, yes.
Yes, in an hour's time.
I think I might go physical for Arua. Let me just go. I've finished work here.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good stay. Bye, Chris.
Goodbye.